Hello, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Planning on airing this on Thanksgiving Day. I'm obviously filming this beforehand, though this is my official Thanksgiving mani that I'm doing. And I kind of laid out some stuff, but I'm not 100% sure exactly how I'm going to do it. But what I'm going to want to deck it out with, I guess. This is one of the moments, I pick out so many sets and I'm like, why do I not have like two or three times more fingers than I actually do? 'Cause there's so many things that, I pick so many things like, "Oh, this would be cool, and this would be cool, and these all go together," and but I only have 10 fingers, and I like my hands to match, generally speaking. So and my nails to match. I know some people can do all different nails or mismatched hands, and I don't know. Sometimes I can manage it, but like matching. So I'm starting out here, this is Old Flame, and my goodness, this is one that I've taken a while to get to wearing, but it's a super pretty red, just kinda, like, deep, and I kinda thought of it as more of, like, a maroon. It is definitely a deeper red, but I kinda think it's still more red than maroon. I don't know. Just like wearing it right now. Okay, let's see. This is enough. My nails are yeah, that's too long. That's why I lay out another one, unless my nails are pretty short. I'm gonna need 2 strips, so and I have, strengthening base coat, just Color Street strengthening base coat on because I'm hoping this one will last. We are traveling to spend Thanksgiving with my husband's family this year, so I want this one to be solid and last, so I don't have to worry about them coming off or anything. I'm not home. And his family, there are a number of them that are into Color Street. My mother-in-law is really into it. For a little bit, she got into going and getting gel nails, and then, has kinda gone back to Color Street. So, but I think I don't know, the other people, they've all done Color Street. Okay, so I was thinking of doing gold, and this is the thumb strip, but this is Mojave Gold. This is all I have left is these 2 big ones and this one. So, let me trim this one down. Just kinda make it like a skinny I mean, I'm gonna round it anyway, so I'm just gonna kinda try and cut in a little bit more than I normally would, make it a little narrower, less thumb-sized and more ring finger size. Hopefully, I didn't cut that in too much. Dang it, I may have. Let's see. If I move it down a little bit, okay, we might be doing some cleanup around the actually, right over here. I'm gonna put it down lower because I think I did cut too. I don't usually use a thumb strip this far in, so I'm not as practiced at how deeply to cut it. Mojave Gold's so pretty. I like a good gold. That's one place where Color Street really shines, I feel like, is the golds, because well, just like glitters in general, because those are hard to achieve with like regular polish. And of course, there are other nail technologies, formats that also do the glitter well. But liquid polish, you have to, I remember figuring out, oh, yes, I can do glitter toes, but I would just lay on so thick, like a glitter polish, just put on so thick and maybe multiple layers. It would take forever to dry back before I did Color Street. But I made glitter toes. So I was thinking of doing see, I have too many things picked out because I have kind of what you see here, but I also have, what's this called? Pink peppercorn in the wings. I have Happy Harvest. I think I was thinking Happy Harvest over this, but then I also have how cute are these nail decals? These were a gift from that mother-in-law I just mentioned. She gave me those. They're super cute and very fun, like especially the pumpkins would be fun for Thanksgiving. Okay. let's do my other hand. I did like one mani where I did just one hand, or I did one hand first. I can't remember. I might have been worried my baby might be waking up, and so I did just one side, or I don't remember. I've done one or two manis like that where it's cut that a little flat, where I was working on just one side. And ever since I did that, I feel like I like forget that I have another hand. I just want to like do one side and boop, done, and then, but you got to do both sides. Normally, I, do pinky, pinky, ring, ring, and just work pinky up to thumb because then that leaves your thumb and pointers to use as tools, like I'm using it as right now. But apparently, I got my brain, my autopilot, the way I've been doing it for a very long time, confused. It just wants to like ignore one hand. So I'd say we're pretty traditional for Thanksgiving. We'll have a turkey and I believe ham dinner and probably green bean casserole and yams and normal, all those dishes. One thing we probably won't have, so my family, my grandma makes the best orange rolls, like addictive orange rolls. They're so good. And I think last year my sister came down and spent Thanksgiving with us, with my in-laws too, and she made the orange rolls. I don't have any plans. I have made them before, but I don't really cook. I get stressed out, so we probably won't have those this year. Probably just regular rolls. My mother-in-law usually makes some of those. Yeah, so it should be a pretty traditional Thursday, Thanksgiving, and then one tradition, it's pretty much tradition in my husband's family is whenever the kids come home, they help with a project. So we're hoping my father-in-law wants to frame out their basement. I think that's maybe the project. So probably Friday will be that. And then we're hoping to come home Saturday, but we'll see. If there's no project happening, we may come home on Friday. But if people are going to be around and are up for playing games and stuff, it could be worth it to stay longer. We always enjoy board games. That's such a pretty red. I love it. So the Confetti, I know Color Street, their Thanksgiving collection this year has a really pretty, like more Thanksgiving color, fall colored overlay. It's more like the oranges and golds and stuff. But I remember doing this, it was probably for Thanksgiving, putting confetti over I don't know if it was a purple or a maroon or a red, something in that kind of red, violety, whatever range, and it was super gorgeous. And it didn't look like a Valentine's Day mani. So we're trying it. That was back in my early days of Color Street, when I could probably like hold all my sets in one hand. I didn't have that many. Now I have a massive collection. So there might be better things for this, but I wanted to try it again because it was one that I really enjoyed wearing a few years back. So, yeah, so that's kind of what the inspo was. But then again, I have a bigger collection now, so of course I picked out too many other things. All right, should we try the can spaghetti? Just put it over the snail and see what happens. See how we like it. Lots of rounding strips. I'm getting all these little annoying. Maybe that's what I need. Where's my trash can? I do still have my trash can. I've been lately I have a second mat above to put my trash on, but I still have my trash can, and those little bits would be good things to toss in there because they're just annoying. Yeah, let's see what this does. If it looks like Valentine's Day or if it looks like I lost my rubber cubicle this year. or if it looks like a Valentine's or sorry, a Thanksgiving kind of mani. And again, I'll push down. It's much more subtle than I was expecting. Like it kind of blends in there. It's really pretty. Yeah, I don't know. You can definitely still see the pink, so you could probably do this for Valentine's Day. I feel like I always have to wear something for a bit before I know if I really like it. I think it'll be pretty for Thanksgiving too, though. You know, let's speed things up. I'm just gonna grab. If I forget that with these glitter overlays, you don't necessarily need it to go all the way to the edge of your nail. And this saves me from having to round it. We're just gonna slap that on. And hopefully it's blends in and is oh shoot, sorry for bumping you, isn't obvious. Because if it is, then I feel like I'll be trying to patch the sides, but I think it'll be fine. We still have not had any snow yet here. Wonder when we will get snow. Okay, should we try our happy harvest? Should we try to do, see, that's why I'm having indecision, or should we try to do some like little pumpkins? Decide. Okay, we'll just keep going with what I have planned. And then hopefully I decide. This is one I kind of wish it was like you guys could give feedback. Obviously, this is not live, so will not work, but have you guys like vote? So this will be where this Thanksgiving mani, and then just as soon as I can get to it after we get back in town, I'm gonna start in on my Christmassy manis. Super excited. You know, when you get back in town, it's always like takes you a few days to get like caught back up on all your life. So hopefully I can do that relatively quickly and get back to doing some nails. I more or less got put in charge of our church Christmas party this year, which is the week after Thanksgiving. So that'll be a busy week too when we get back, is getting that all going. But we have it planned. So we're just following the plan, carrying it out, making it happen. And it's really coming together. I think it's going to be super cute. It kind of just worked out to do a Polar Express theme. And, you know, I kind of had all these ideas of how we could, there's a little program too, how we could make that work. And it's kind of just coming together. My husband, he recently took like a course on using AI. And so he knows how to prompt it really well. And he kind of put in like the vision for the play and said, you know, let's make the Polar Express, let's make it really obvious, you know, more related to religious matters. And so, and he plugged that all into AI and it like wrote a little play version of the Polar Express and it's going to be super cute. And it's kind of like everything just kind of pointed to doing Polar Express because it's a breakfast party. So we put on the invites to everyone can wear their pajamas. And then I had asked someone from our church to lead us in just like some carols because I was like, I don't know what to do for a program. I've only had like a month to put this together from when I found out about it. So it's kind of just like, oh, let's get some people doing some kind of program. So there was a couple that was gonna lead us in some carols, and they wanted to do bells for everyone to kind of shake while they sing. And so we kind of got the bells, and I was like, This is really seeming very Polar Express, and then it's kinda just come together and making it all the way Polar Express themed. We didn't even have to, like, spend more budget because we were already buying the bells and everything else is pretty like, doesn't really cost any extra, like, doing the little play thing doesn't cost extra. I'm gonna draw down the tables because 'cause we're just using disposable tablecloths. I'm gonna get a Sharpie and draw train tracks going down the tables, so that gives a little we're doing very minimal decor because our gym space for it is like, it just feels cramped as it is, fitting all of us in there, so we're not doing a lot of decor. And then the play's gonna be really cute. We'll have the kids, we're gonna invite them all up to board the Polar Express, which will be on the stage, and we're just gonna kinda line up chairs, and then they're gonna kinda lead them in, like, "Okay, we're going up the mountain," and he'll have everyone, like, lean back, and then, "Oh, we're turning," and they'll kind of all turn, so it's gonna be interactive for the kids, and we've got someone to play Santa. He's gonna give all the kids a bell. 'Cause like I said, we're getting the bells, and I think it's gonna be really cute. Okay, let's do our other yeah, that really doesn't pop too much. It's kinda just, like, subtle, which depending on the look you're going for. I wonder if I had done, like, Golden Flurry and then put this over, I wonder what that would have done. Do I have Golden Flurry down here? I think I do somewhere, let's see. Yes, I do have Golden Flurry. I kinda wanna see how those would combo together. I guess that would be oh, just on the thumb. We'll try it on the thumb. I do have a new package of this because my goodness, this is an amazing set. This is, like, one you need. But I think we'll do a patch kinda thing, so I'll rip open the other one. Put a little bit on the sides. Watch me still need to open that big the full the new one. I will if I need to. That's not quite long enough. This is a very Frankenstein not Frankenstein Manny, whatever. It's just throwing stuff together as I feel like it. Cut the tab off though, or I cut before the tab, so it's gonna be a little trickier to separate. There we go. So funny kid story of the week, I guess. So we were the other evening, I sat down and read with my boys. I have a 5-year-old and a one almost 2-year-old. All right, so we finished reading. My 5-year-old is like, "Cool, I'm good." Goes off to do whatever he's on to next. My 1-year-old is still hanging out on the couch with me, and I kept being like, "I should get up and do some stuff, you know, I should get moving." But I'm glad I didn't because I looked down at him, like, right as he had grabbed a Sharpie so I had it in my pocket, and it had fallen out onto the couch, and I looked down right as he had the lid in this hand and the thing in this, and he, like, opened it, and he had, like, the biggest grin on his face, and I'm just like, no, thank you. Give that to me." And, of course, I don't know what I was thinking. When we moved into this house, I picked out, some of our furniture. We needed a few new things to kind of fit our new space, and I don't know why I thought this was a good idea, but it's like a cream beige colored couch up there, so, like, if he Sharpied it, it would've just been like might have just been something we lived with and been like, "Yep." you guys can all laugh at this because, yep, this is my life. Kids live here. And sometimes they do what they want. Because I don't think I would have gotten Sharpie out of that fabric. We've done it on the walls, and I've gotten it out with magic eraser, and good times. Glad I caught it. It's just so fun because even though he's little, ooh, that is thick because I laid it a little bit deeper. That's less of a glitter dip. That didn't go all the way over. Ah, now I'm ripping it. That is way thicker than I wanted it to be. Ooh. I think because I didn't lay it, see if we can like run it over where I tore it. Oh yes, there we go. Covers up that spot. I left there was kind of a gap there. And then it started tearing on me, so oh good, I already laid down the sides on this one. Let me see if I can not put it so high, if it'll still see problem is it's like I should have patched a little further in. Yeah, I should have done wider. I forgot how thick the glitter is on this. Let's just bring it in a little further in hopes that oh, I had that one already or already cut up, dang it. Oh well. Oh no, that's the one I just cut off of. Oh my gosh. You guys, my brain. Still laid it down a little bit. Just are gonna quiet the nails. Okay, what was my plan? I wanted to see what confetti looked like over top. Let's do that. Already peeled off the clear plastic, okay. Watch it just look more Valentine's-y. Then at least we know, right? I think I like the subtle better after all that work. Let's see. In my mind, I want to decorate for Christmas before we leave for Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving's late this year, and it'd be nice to just have that already done. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. The other thing is for the Christmas party, we might want to use our tree for it, and so I don't want to like deck it out in ornaments if we end up, hauling it to the church. So maybe just like lights only. Okay, let's see. We could do more confetti. Let's see. Redo some leaves. I think having an overlay on every single nail is a good idea to make it last longevity since I'm wanting this to last. Happy Harvest is such a good one. Seems like a lot of strips in here. I wonder if I've had two sets of this combined. I don't know. Ooh, which leaves do we want? Do we want a lot of leaves or sparse? Kinda want sparse, I think. Do that. Okay, I do try to keep this kind of cleaned up, but the question is, do we want the paint in? No, I think it's pretty. Look at that. That shows up just fine. Pretty. I don't love where that leaf cuts off. I mean, it's fine, but I wish there was a little more on my nail. It's kind of awkward. So we're into it takes us forever to get through shows because it's hard to find the time. And a lot of the evenings, the kids are turds about going to sleep, so sometimes it takes too long where it's just like, hey, we just gotta go to bed now, it's too late. But we are into the second season of Stranger Things now. And I think doesn't the new season come out over Thanksgiving? So we will not be watching it right away, but okay. That's so pretty over gold. Okay, now do I do more confetti? Do I do like pink peppercorn? Let's just do more confetti, I guess. Let's see. Just little. Oops. Confetti's one I've seen a ton on D-Stash lately. And it's a good one, I think. Well, I guess it comes down to though, you can only wear so much of something. So many sets. Eh, using up this bitty one. Okay. Then confetti, they are definitely slightly shorter. Any glitter dips are because if you have shorter nails, that way you get more of the glitter on there. But it means there's no way I'm gonna get two nails out of one strip. Okay, let's smooth that out. Now we gotta decide. That does look a little pink. So I don't know if I would recommend that. Maybe it was that I did it over more of a purple back in the day, but I think it is what it is. That's what I'm gonna wear. I am undecided. So, there's this one little strip that I was trying to think of where I could use it, but I don't think it's gonna work out. So I'm gonna have one little Mojave Gold strip left. And I think I'm probably just gonna leave this as is at the moment. And then if you see nail decals in the nail fee, I do not like the thumb, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna wear this. I think I'm gonna leave it at that right now. Let me just move stuff out of the way. I think I'll just wear them like this, and we will see what I mod. This is one where I'm gonna have to kind of like wear it and see how I like it or not. And I might change out something or not. So, all right. Well, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you all have a happy Thanksgiving. I hope if you're watching this day of, that your belly is full of yummy food and you're enjoying time with family or enjoying a good nap or whatever it is that you're enjoying it, and that you have a good holiday. All right. I'll talk to you guys on the next one.